Hey everybody. Yeah, it's about time to get started. Let me just reset my timer up here. Yeah, let's go with 31. And let's jump. Right? No, that's. Yeah, forget it. We're locked into this timeline. We're going ahead with this. All right. Wake up, Mario. There we go. Yes, I did turn the microphone on. I have to double. I always have to make myself double check. Yep. So happy Labor Day, those U.S.-based viewers. I hope you had a great day off if you were able to take one. And if you weren't, I hope you whatever shift you took in perhaps making other people's day offs possible went smoothly and with minimal stress and drama. Oh wait, who's this? I didn't notice this Toad here before. Are you gonna give me a star? Please give me a star. There's something strange about that clock. As you jump inside, watch the position of the big hand. Oh, look what I found. Here, Mario, catch. Hey! wow, another power star. Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. So we're already doing pretty alright tonight. Because there have been times where I've spent the full half-hour warm-up period without getting a single star. Now we got pretty far in this first star in Rainbow Ride before. Now, oh, excuse me, my camera angle right now is a little skewed because I was hustling around making sure my internet was working properly before I went live. And in the process of doing that, I knocked the table. One of my lights, and as well as my webcam, which is actually resting on top of a shoebox. It is on a table that has one wobbly leg. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yay, we did it. Mario kind of locked onto the carpet. That's not bad. Oh my gosh, only to fall straight into a bottomless pit. Well, bottomless pit, I fell from the sky, so, I don't know. You know, like, Mario's falling down through the course. How does he get ejected upward out of the entrance to the level? Well, anyway. Yeah, I got pretty far, but I ended up not doing that good. Now, this is the warm-up game tonight. We'll be playing, you know, just about a half hour of Mario 64. And then, there we go. And then I've been doing a lot of Game Boy Advance launch period coverage on my stream lately. We started with Super Mario. I did it again. How did I do that again? I don't know. I'm having a weird day, I guess, so far. Yeah, we started with Super Mario Advance, then we played Kuru Kuru Kuru, another GBA launch game. And next we're going to be playing Konami Krazy Racers for the Game Boy Advance. This is a Game Boy Advance launch game, and it was... I mean, Mario Kart Super Circuit did not come out until 2002, I believe? What is wrong? Tonight is not my night, excuse me. Yeah, Mario Kart Super Circuit did not come out until... I promise, my streams normally don't start this bad. Yeah, Mario Kart Super Circuit did not come out for about a year, but Konami Krazy Racers was a kart racer crossover with a lot of major Konami franchises, and that was there on day one with the Game Boy Advance in both Japan and North America, and I believe in I'm just not having a good night. I'm gonna have to keep quiet, I guess, when I try to get through this. I don't like staying... the first time I went through there were like... I mean, chat's like silent right now. The first time I tried this stage, there were like maybe 3 or 4 people very active in chat. I was interacting with all of them, and I was doing fine. But... I don't know what's going on here. Now, with the... This is the first stream I've done since they announced the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection. And I wonder if pressing... Oh, well, okay. I did that... What is... Oh, yay, we've made it further than at any point yet in this playthrough, so I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm seem to be doing fine now that I've made it this far. Now, I wonder if in Mario 3D All-Stars, because they know that they're making that with for a system with an analog controller, if they adapted the controls to maybe make the pseudo-first-person view one of the trigger buttons, like the Z trigger. No, the Z trigger. Well, there's Z1 and ZL. Make it one of the Z triggers to be the pseudo-first-person thing where he does like that. Where he does that. Make that one of the triggers, and then make L and R work like in... But just make the analog, the camera stick, the right analog stick, just make that work like in Mario Sunshine or in Mario Odyssey, where you have full 360-degree control. Alright. Got to jump there. What is happening? What? The game stole that from me. The game flat out stole that from me. Okay, at least the carpet regenerates. and of course I fall in between all of it. Like, Mario just got wedged between two of the donut lifts, and he just would not move. I just lost control of him. That was not me. That was the game just flat out stole that from me. If I get another cheap death like that, I'm gonna resort to using save states because the game just stole that from me. Oh. All right. There we go. I'm gonna have enough time for the fire to go away. Okay, there we go. Good. Because we made it all the way up to that cabin, and then I lost. That's the furthest I got. What is with... Oh man, tonight is not my night. What is going on? If I don't make it at least as far as I did before, I feel like I'm gonna just go ahead and try another stage, of course. Am I gonna have to do courses off stream? I don't know what's going on. Because I do want to finish this game. I mean, it's been fun using Mario 64 as a warm-up game. But I do want to move on to other things. But I do want to beat Mario 64. Because I've never beat the N64 version of this game before. Because I had this back in the 90s. This is my first playthrough of the N64 version. Okay. Since the late 90s. I barely made that. I don't know what's going on where I'm having weird problems accurately judging that one particular jump, but we're doing alright now. Alright. Up. I didn't even want that coin, but man, I'm not even gonna go for the 100 coin challenge on this, because I can only imagine how tough that is in a stage like this. I mean, look at this. This is nothing but... This is just this whole stage is a giant fall hazard. I mean, it might as well be the last course in the game. It's just a giant fall... Okay, we're doing good now. We're doing... Oh, wait. We didn't get as far as I thought, but... That's more like it. No, there's another one. Okay. Hey, we almost made it. I mean, there are no checkpoints in these courses. Like in, unless you go into a different loading zone, there are no checkpoints. And in like Mario Galaxy 2, they're like the checkpoint flags. Or well, in all the 3D Mario games, Galaxy 2 and later. In Galaxy 2 and in the Super Mario 3D games. There are... Yeah, in those games there are actual checkpoints within the stages. Whereas here there are no checkpoints, so... I mean, if this was strictly a point A to point B course, in any 3D Mario game other than this one, this is the furthest I've gotten so far. Oh my gosh. I trust nothing. That. Okay. That's what I was worried about. Oh, please let this almost be over. Okay, please let this almost be... Yes! Oh my gosh. I made it. And now I need to go back and see what that other star is. I have to do that all over again just to see what that other star is. The big house in the sky. Save and continue. Alright, let's go back in there. And if... we've got it in 2 stars tonight. 1 through actual effort, 1 just by talking to a toad. Crossing over the rainbow. Why don't I take that point... Why don't I take that branch... There's a branching path on the route I was taking. Why don't I go the alternate route and see how far I get? And see if there's another star to be acclaimed. actually get momentum this time. Woo! Alright, let's go. Let's pick a different course. I think we're done getting trolled by Rainbow Ride tonight. And I know... Well, what's this? What's up here? I don't remember. What is up here? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to triple jump. I want to see what's in that other... Because I know that one... Oh, doggone. Because I know up here is Rainbow Ride. I want to know what this other one is. I forgot what's up here, if anything. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh. It's hard to position the camera good in here to... Oh. Yeah, it's hard to position the camera in here to get a good view of where I'm trying to triple jump to. Hey, we made it. Hey! So is this Rainbow Ride as well? That would be really weird if it was. Hey, it's some kind of bonus area with red coins. I'll take it. Hey! Oh, I fell. Please don't warp me back to the main... Oh my gosh, it's gonna warp me all the way back here. Okay. That is a really punishing... But that was just an accident. I'm gonna go for it one more time, and if I bomb that one, if I bomb it again, we're gonna go for some different stars. If I bomb that again, I actually know what star I want to go for. I want to try to get the second star in the Princess's Secret Slide, because I got the first one, and I haven't been able to... The times I've managed to make the shortcut in the Princess's Secret Slide, it ended up just... Okay. Yeah, the only time I managed to get the shortcut in Secret Slide, I land so hard on the slide itself that I lose the time loss you're supposed to get with the shortcut. So I end up being unable to claim the second star, because I think I have to be under 20 seconds. And I think my time... I bonk so hard when I land on the second star. Well, when I land on that second... Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, this time we're going to... Are they really... Where's the Bob-omb buddy? Okay. Okay, there's no... I wanted to say, if there's a... Give me a good camera angle, please. Game. Let me see what I'm doing. If that's not so too much to ask. Whoa. The game just doesn't let me see what I'm doing, so... Alright. I'm gonna go for the secret slide now. I don't know if maybe these stars are too... Ugh. I mean, it must be frustrating for anyone watching right now, because I know typically... I mean, the most of people who watch probably Mario 64 are looking for the speedrunners who can get that star effortlessly. But I'm just a casual player. I'm not the best in the world at games, and this is my first time playing this since 97 at the latest. Because, well, 98 at the latest. But I'm pretty sure that by 98 I'd moved on to other games. Because I don't remember going back much to this. Oh my gosh! Oh! But even if I didn't void out there... Oh, come on, you're not going to restore my doggone health? That's some real tuchus. I mean, it's not like I need health in this stage. But... Well, I do... Well, actually, I am going to need health in this stage if I'm going to survive the bonking into the doggone... Well, just the regular coins. Okay. I just have to keep grinding this until I get a feel for where to fall. And I tried looking on YouTube for video tutorials on how to do this, but the only tutorials I found are using like speedrun strats, and I can't do speedrun strats. I'm not good enough for that. I'm just trying to do the basic shortcut so that I can claim the second star. Oh my, this is the second time at least I hit it, but then he slides off to his doom. So alright. But we'll try this again. But we got enough. Yeah, those coins at the beginning should be enough to restore my health after I void out in those instances. Oh, okay, I feel like maybe I'm getting a little closer at finding the right spot to jump off from. I mean, this was effortless in Mario 64 DS, because in Mario 64 DS you have the map screen. Yeah, you have the map screen to, like, be able to just look and see where you need to jump from. So it's not like a challenge like it is here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... No! Oh, okay, I got it! Okay, I got it! I did not think I can't believe... Oh, this is the most satisfying star I've ever gotten. I guess you have to get there in under 21 seconds. I did not think I was going to get that. Oh boy, that was so satisfying. That makes 60 stars. We only need 10 more stars. Oh. Oh, wait, that's 59? That should have been... I feel like that should have been the 60th star? Okay, whatever. Well, let's go into an easy level, see if we can pick up 1 or 2 more stars in the... And we'll just... I mean, really, realistically, probably... Frosty slide for 8 red coins. Let's see how It's probably not a good idea to do starting an 8 red coins star with only 11 minutes left before I move on to a different game today. Okay, I can't... Yeah, what I was hoping for a moment was that I can't check to see which stars I've gotten and once I'm already on the course, which is kind of a mistake, because I can't... Because I could probably... There's probably something where I could tell if I got the 100 coin star or not. I feel like I probably did already, though. Well, let's see how close we can get to the 8 red coins in the time we have left. Well, there's one. We'll go down there the safe way, in the hopes that we don't miss any remaining down here. There's one. Oh, that's only number 2. I feel like I already grabbed more for some reason. Yeah, there's just regular coins in that direction. So we'll just come back over here. Okay. Yeah, there's the cannon, which I don't think we need. Oh wait, we do. Okay, I'm gonna need to go over there because you have to take the gondola. I think there's a red coin on the island with the Babam. I'm just not good at judging the distance for those guys. And the fact that they're invincible and unstoppable makes them kind of even creepier. Hey. Well, I do like the fact that since the red coins, I think, are worth like 3 normal coins, they actually make it restore 3 points of health instead of just 1, like a regular coin would. Now, one thing, I know in the Japanese version of this, the red coins always make the same sound effect each time you collect them, which would seem so anticlimactic, whereas Okay, 5. Only 3 more. We're doing good. I know there's one back this way. There's one on the island. Okay, we're doing good. I feel like we're in good shape to collect all 8 coins. So, is there one? I believe there's one on this creepy little floating island here. Wow, there isn't. Okay, there's just the Bob-omb you have to talk to. Okay, there's one here I forgot about. 6. Only 2 more. Did I collect... No, I saw one up here and decided I thought I'd go the other... I have to make sure I actually collected that one. Now, can I actually climb? I probably am not meant to climb that. But there's a way, I know, over... Oh, wait, I know where there's probably one at. I know there's probably one. But I know the red coins have a much longer draw distance, so it's easier to see them. What I mean by draw distance is, like, the coin will pop into view at a further distance compared to... Oh my... A regular coin? Alright. Is there one over here? What does the sign even say? Cold crevasse below. Okay, I have to go there to claim my star if I get the 8 red coins. Because if I'm only 1 coin away, I mean, I'll use what I learned here to... Okay. I don't think there's... Is there one over here? Yes, there is. There is. There's only 1 more coin. None of these were particularly challenging or dangerous to get, either. Okay, so we're back at the start of the stage now. I knew that I'd warp me somewhere. I know there's somewhere there was a warp back to the start of the stage. Okay. Come on. Well, I wasn't even sure if I could defeat those guys, but I did. Alright. Yeah, we made it, Okay. I'm just looking around for where that last red coin could be. I doubt. I don't want to think. I don't feel like it's in line with the logic of the game for it to be... It's not in the slide area. I don't think they ever put loading red coins in... Oh gosh, I did not mean to do that. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Yeah, let's try a different star. Let's try a different course, see if we can manage to squeeze a 60th star, only 11 stars to the end of the game. Well, the 11 stars at least until, you know, with the amount of time I have left, I might as well perhaps give that secret star another try. Even though the process of even reaching the course is a bit complicated, because I gotta do the... It's the first time I did that on the first try. Now I gotta position the camera good, and... Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to do, but at least I didn't fall from the platform. There we go. Mario kind of clipped through that polygon, but we'll take it. Now, all I want is... If I had the camera control of a modern Mario game, this star would probably not be a problem. because I have to deal with... Hey! Two red coins. We've actually made it further so far than ever before. Yeah, it's when the camera starts going bananas. That's when everything starts going south in these runs so far. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. I hope that activates all the cannons in the stage. I believe it should. Okay. Let's see if we can... We're nearly halfway there already. But... Why don't I climb this? I'm gonna assume there's a... Oh, there's no red coin here? Oh. Well, thanks for the one-up. But... I'm gonna just... Okay, grab that. Woo! Can we grab this star in 5-ish minutes? Well, let's just shoot as high as we can and have a full view of the course. Well, now that can... Now, let's take a look around. There's... Okay. That's... I need to go to this. There we go. Okay. We've been down there, because that's the spot with the pole. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to grab this... I just want to use the... Oh my goodness! No. Oh man. Alright. That's probably our last hope at, being able to grab another star tonight. But I've been doing a lot of coverage of Game Boy Advance launch games lately. Hey, Tundex. Yeah, we grabbed 3 stars tonight. Not bad. Only one more star, so there's... Only one more until there's only 10 left. And then, yeah, we're gonna be playing, what, Goemon... No, I keep saying Goemon because that's one of the only characters that I really know from this series, or from Konami. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Konami Krazy Racers for GBA. It's a Game Boy Advance launch game that I've heard some talk, including from some magazine, at least one major website actually does cite Konami Krazy Racers. I'm gonna mess around in here, see how close we can get to grabbing 8 red coins, because we don't have much time left before it's time to switch games. But I've heard some opinions that Konami Krazy Racers is actually a better Game Boy Advance kart racer than Nintendo's own Mario Kart Super Circuit. Now, I was not even aware of this game until just a couple years ago, and this is going to be my first time playing it. But if you wanted, because Mario Kart Super Circuit was not there at launch, if you wanted a kart racer on the launch of the GBA, Konami Krazy Racers was your only bet. And I've heard some people say this is you know, I've never, actually, I really have not played, I don't think I've played any kart racers other than the Mario Kart games, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, this is probably going to be my first non-Mario Kart kart racer, and it's going to be interesting to see if I take to it well, because I did not like Mario Kart, I don't remember liking Mario Kart Super Circuit that much. I just remember the courses feeling too flat, and then I didn't like Mario Kart on Super Nintendo that much, because the courses were even, like, just felt, once again, very flat. And because I did not, well, the Super Nintendo one especially, I did not like the fact that the entire course they always use split screen, whether or not you were playing multiplayer. But and people take that and say that, yeah, like Tundex is saying, like, he didn't like those much either. Alright, it's time for me to switch over to, we got nearly halfway there. I just want to add I'm gonna play for at least an hour before. Now, I've had people say to me when they hear me say that I don't like Mario Kart on Super NES. Now, mind you, I haven't played it in years. I've never played it. No, I got it. Well, actually, I do. I need to change my. I need to change what I'm streaming under, because I'm still streaming under Mario 64. I'll just switch to retro and Konami Krazy Racers, casual playthrough, blind playthrough, and first playthrough. So yeah, sorry Tundex, we're not gonna get to Bowser today. Alright. Well, actually, now that we're streaming under the right category, well, let's start by reading the manual. Okay. Now, I just gotta adjust my camera a bit, because I bumped the table I keep my camera on right before I started streaming, so I had to reset my camera very quickly. So, Konami Krazy Racers instruction booklet. This is just the table of contents. A crazy world hovering in space has been flooded with go-karts. Children and adults alike are crazy about go-karting. One day, this email was sent to a group of Konami characters by KonamiNet requesting their appearance in a go-kart race. Invitation. A Konami character Grand Prix will be held on the Krazy circuit. You're in, right? Konami Man. All Konami characters claim to be the best. The Krazy race is about to begin. Now, I think that there is more lore as to the context as to why these characters are kart racing than has ever appeared in any of the Super Mario Kart games. L is for items. Control pad. Oh wow, look at the... I like how the Game Boy Advance that's on screen here. This is the color scheme of the prototype Game Boy Advance that it was shown at Space World 2000 when they first revealed the system alongside the GameCube. Because that white and orange color scheme, I don't think that ever actually... No, it was like silver and orange. I don't think that ever came out officially. It was only on the prototype units they showed at Space World 2000 when they revealed the GameCube. So select is the rear view, start is to pause, L is to use items, control pad is to select stuff, A is to celebrate. A is to confirm and accelerate. I somehow can combine confirm and accelerate into celebrate. B is to cancel, return to previous screen. Starting a game. Properly insert the game cartridge into the Game Boy Advance. Now that's how you know that this is definitely a third-party written manual and not a first-party Nintendo manual. Because if this was a first-party Nintendo manual, they would never call it a cartridge. They would call it a game pack. Game PAK. Because Nintendo did not like to use the term cartridge. They called it always a game pack. And even with the DS and with the Nintendo Switch, they don't call them cartridges, they call them game cards. And with GameCubes, they call GameCube games and Wii games and Wii U games, they called them game discs. So, yeah, official Nintendo terminology. To insert the cartridge, press start to load data. I think we are rumor. Oh, license center, race menu, item shop, rumor, billboard to get a variety of information about the games. There may be additional lore that we unlock as we play. Character descriptions. Goemon series representative. A righteous, hot-blooded youth. He has rescued Odio from countless dangers and decided to participate in the competition because of an eerie feeling about the race that had begun to creep up on him. So this looks like there's going to actually be some lore in the game and not just out of context, just racing just because, don't ask questions, like in Mario Kart. Pastel, from the Twin Bee series representative. I have never played any of the Twin Bee games, but I do like side-scrolling space shooters, and I do plan to play the two famous cute-em-up shooting games, what is it? Fantasy Zone and Twin Bee. So Twin Bee represent. And now I'm learning about all the characters except Goemon. I'm basically learning about through these flavor text things. Pilot of the Wind Bee. She is a gentle, outgoing young girl who normally spends her time maintaining peace on Dunbury Island as a member of the Twin Bee Speed. Now, here, the characters actually have unique stats. Now, Pa Wapro Kun, Gyukyu Pro Power Baseball Series representative. And I think at this time, none of these games of these pro baseball games, I don't think any of these had ever come out in North America. I don't know if any of them ever did come out in North America, but by 2001, this was definitely a Japan-only series. So, we're kind of learning about him here. A youth who loves baseball and dreams of appearing in the Koshen High School Baseball Tournament, where the best of the best high school teams in the country compete. Will fan support give him a racing edge? Give him a reg in crazy racing. Nayami, Poppin' Music Series representative. It's looks like a cat girl. Well, not a cat girl, a cat that is a girl. Because for some reason, a cat girl and a girl cat are different things. Because, I don't know. Poppin' Music Series, she is a teen pop star who, together with her sidekick Mimi, performs as a TV announcer and singer. The show she appears in regularly, Poppin' Party, is at the top of the charts. So, Taosuke, Parodius series. That's another cute 'em up kind of series. Parodius is a parody of the Gradius series, pretty much. That's all I know about it. The son of Mr. Parodius, he appeared in the first Parodius and still puts on lively shows of Paro Power. He still stirs an uproar here and there. Dracula, Castlevania series representative. This demon lord was sealed and kept in a deep sleep for a long time, but was resurrected so he could participate in crazy racing. Now, I am familiar with the Castlevania series. I have not played any of the Castlevania games. I would not have recognized this as a representation of Dracula from Castlevania. Ninja, Metal Gear series representative, a robust physique, high degree of combat ability. The true nature of Ninja is nonetheless enshrouded in mystery. So there are two ninjas in this game. We have Ninja from Metal Gear series, and we have Goemon, who is, and it's interesting. They call him Goemon series representative instead of Mystical Ninja series representative, because up to this point, I believe the series was known as Mystical Ninja in North America. Maui, the Maui from Gradius series representative, continuously blows out iron rings used to attack the Vic Viper ship. Is there a possibility he could be from some ancient space ruins? Okay. So we got the cast of characters, viewing the map. Okay, this is all basic stuff. The current time. Now, I know this thing here, this is the ship that this character operates, and I'm not up on my Twin Bee lore. I know in in Fantasy Zone, the ships themselves are living beings. They have no pilots. They're, what is the character's name? Oopa Oopa, the ship from Fantasy Zone, is from a race of sapient spaceships. And it's kind of like cars, where they're just living cars, don't ask why they exist. So Oopa Oopa in Fantasy Zone, the other cute 'em up, is a living spaceship. Here the spaceship seems to be alive itself, and to the point where it wears shoes and has gloves and everything. Now, I don't know if she is, when she gets in the ship, does the ship just act as she would have acted? Or is the ship its own being or character, and she is its pilot, kind of like, I don't know, like in Thomas the Tank Engine, where the machines are alive, but there's still people operating them? So, okay. Now, race menu, Crazy GP. This is the menu selection for Grand Prix races, in which the player's goal is to place first overall in each of the cups. Finishing third place or higher in the race allows the player to advance to the next race. If the total number of player points at the end of 4 races ranks the player first overall, the player will be able to take a license test. Okay, so, wow, we're actually getting into a bit of a Gran Turismo kind of thing. Okay. This seems more sophisticated than Mario Kart Super Circuit so far, because we already have storyline, lore, there's a license system, and the only racing game I've ever played that had a license system is, what, Gran Turismo, which is a realistic sim racer, so I never quite heard of a kart racer that has a licensing system. Mind you, I've never played any kart races other than the Mario Kart games, so my experience is very limited. So, oh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Of the 4 available cups, the only one that can be chosen at first is the Krazy Cup. In order to participate in the other cups, the player must obtain licenses. An increase in game level makes rivals stronger and raises the limit on maximum steeds, making the game more difficult overall. Game over. When the player finishes in 4th place or lower in any of the races in the Grand Prix may continue, but will lose 1 player. There are no remaining players. Okay, so like in Mario Kart 64, I think you had to get in the top 4. If you didn't get in the top 4, you just had to race over again, but there's no live system. You could try the race again as many times as you need to, I believe. Now, mind you, I have not played Mario Kart 64 since the 90s. That's something I look forward to playing through again. Time Attack. This is the mini selection to race against the clock on their favorite course. There are no rivals to interfere with the player from breaking course records. Free Run. Use this to race in your favorite course. This is the place to practice for the Grand Prix races. Okay, how to start. Okay, so we got a sense of what's going on there. Versus mode. We're not even gonna. I mean, it's impossible to play versus mode. I'm going to be playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console. Mini battle. Enjoy a mini game that's different from your average race. Okay. Bomb Chaser. Chicken. Okay, these sound like fun. Okay, we'll refer to these if we need to. License Center. Now we need to make sure we know what's going on here. This is where the player takes driving tests to obtain each one of the licenses. Tests can only be taken if the player is finished in 1st place in the Krazy Grand Prix Cup and received test-taking credentials. Becoming the Krazy Cup champion makes the player eligible for the B-Class license. After the B-Class license test has been passed, the player is able to race in the Hyper Cup and the Premium Cup. Finishing in 1st place in both the Hyper and Premium Cup makes the player eligible to take the A-Class license test. The A-Class license is necessary in order to race in the Premium Cup. Rumor has it that there is an S-Class license as well. We'll have to learn how to unlock that later on. Rumor Billboard. Visiting the Rumor Billboard makes a wide variety of information on the game available to the player. Newly uploaded information is marked by new next to the icons on the homepage. So, save. Current game progress can be saved as 3 different save files. Select the file to save a game with up or down and press A to continue. Okay. Item shop. Oh, wait, item. Okay. Items. By picking up bells scattered throughout the race course during the Grand Prix and Free Run allows the player to get their hands on a variety of different items. Blue bells are turbo engine boosters and red bells are for all other items. It is not clear what these items are until the bell is picked up. Press the L button to use the collected items. I don't know, let's see if you get multiple items or just you automatically get an item. Turbo. Turbo speed, particularly effective if used after a spin out or crash. IRAP. Player becomes invisible to rivals for a fixed amount of time. I don't know how if that's really going to be effective in playing single player. Time Bomber. This item explodes 3 seconds after being set on the ground. It will explode before the 3 seconds are up if a rival comes in contact with it. Scooper Drill. Drills a hole in the ground. Falling in causes a major loss of time. Barrier. The player will be protected from rival attacks for a fixed period of time. Blue Missile. A missile which shoots straight forward can be launched 3 times. Enemies crash when hit. Red Missile. The automatic heat-seeking missile follows its target wherever it may go. It almost always hits its target. Ice Crash. Pillars of ice rise from the ground. Go-karts spin out if ice pillars are hit. Electric Battery. All rivals are attacked with an electrical charge. Pigs. All rivals are transformed into pigs for a fixed period of time. Speeds are greatly reduced if characters are turned into pigs and items cannot be used. Ally Spark. Friends of each of the characters appear for a fixed time. The player is able to move at turbo speeds. Now I wonder if that's going to... If Ally Spark, if that will involve cameo characters from the respective universes these game characters are from. Now, beware of accidentally swapping items. Turbo boosters that have been saved up will all be changed into another item if a red bell is picked up. Other items in procession will be changed into... Okay, so it seems like we can have a store of items, not just have one we use immediately. Purchase items. Items that are obtained by picking up red bells could also be purchased at this shop with coins collected during the races. So it seems like we could stock up on items before the race begins. How to connect the Game Boy Advance link cable. Now, this can only be played with 2 players. Now that's unfortunate. You'd hope that you'd be able to play with 4 players. Now I guess that is the one major advantage that this game... Now this is a European manual. Now it's interesting that the first party Nintendo game... The first party... Like the manual for Kururin, which was a Nintendo published game, that was a black and white manual. But this is Konami printing it, so I guess they decided to spring for color. I don't know if all Nintendo European first-party manuals are going to end up being... Okay, so let's get into the actual game and grab some little hydration. Now, we'll play for at least an hour before I get up and do my stretch break, where I may leave for up to 5 minutes. You get a brief spoiler here at some of the other games I'll be playing eventually. But let's get into Konami Crazy Racers. This is the 3rd Game Boy Advance launch game that I've played. Now I want to apologize. My camera, we have to silence for the opening chime. Come on. Wait. Okay. There we go. For a second I was like, do not make me play this on the gamepad. There would be no reason for that to happen as far as I'm aware. Now, oh, we're... Okay. So we have this computer-like interface. Invitation. A Konami character Grand Prix will be held on the Crazy Circuit. You're in, right? Konami Man. Who's Konami Man? Wow! Wow! Lyrics! This is the best audio. That was the best voice sample I've ever heard in a Game Boy Advance game. Okay. I'm already impressed with this game. Now I know the camera is making it look like I'm leaning to the side. I'm not. The camera's slightly skewed, but like I'm using a... my camera's resting on a table that is... It's resting... My webcam is on a table, and then there's an avocado box, and there's another random cardboard box, then there's a shoe box, and then on top of the shoe box I have a pack of, like, moisture desiccant gel used for packaging stuff. Okay. New game. We don't have a game to load. Okay. We're gonna go with the obvious here. Or at least obvious to me. Actually, let's just go with H. You don't have to do STSH. You just go with H. Is this name okay? Yes, it is. I think it's okay. Yeah, I was not expecting... This computer interface is really cool. Homepage. Okay. Rumor billboard. Exit. Race menu. Item shop. Save. Okay, let's just go with... Well, take the test. Here explanation. Test can be taken here to obtain licenses. The higher the license, the more courses available. Select the test and press A. You cannot take the test. Okay, so we don't have to take a test first. We can just go straight into the races, I guess. Krazy GP, Time Attack, Free Run, Mini Battle, and Versus, which we cannot choose. Because, oh, we can, but there's no point. Let's go with Easy. I don't know if this will actually let me take the first test or not. Oh, this is so... Okay, I already understand why some people consider this a better kart racer than Mario Kart Super Circuit. This is already much more ambitious. I haven't played Mario Kart Super Circuit since I rented it back when it first came out. And this is... Nothing in Mario Kart Super Circuit left an impression like this is leaving on me right now. So here's the girl from that Mutham game. There's the baseball guy. That's the Moai head. That's the ninja from Metal Gear. That's Goemon. There's Dracula. That's the girl from Twinbee. Let's go with Goemon. Wow, they sound like they should. Yeah, Hyper Cup. These are all blocked off until we earn the better licenses. Ganbare Dochu. I'm guessing that's gonna be a Goemon themed stage. Goemon is the only series I have first-hand experience with, so. Oh, so Tundex, you've played the N64 Goemon game, which is the only Goemon game I have proper experience with, mind you. I mean, of all the Goemon games, the fact that they just happened to choose the road to it just happened to choose the road to Mount Fuji theme from Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. I mean, there were like I think there were more than a dozen Goemon games by this point in Japan, and they just happened to choose this particular theme that I actually am familiar with. That's a. Now that's gonna be one of the only reactions you get at me because I'm not familiar with many Konami games. Yeah, one of your favorite N64 games, and rightfully so. Now, if you're not familiar with the Goemon series, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for Nintendo 64, play it any way you can, because it is a unique game, and it's unique within the Goemon series. There's nothing else like it, and in games in general, I can't think of anything quite similar to it. Basically, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for Nintendo 64 is Mario 64 meets Zelda Ocarina of Time, but it came out before Ocarina of Time came out. So it's a very unique game. It combines like point A to point B It has these open areas that are like Mario 64, but they are sort of point A to point B. So it's like, imagine something more open than Super Mario 3D Land or Super Mario 3D World, but not fully open like Mario 64 or Mario Odyssey. Oh, you love this game? This is my first time playing it. I am blown away already. Like the voice samples, the interface. I mean, I'm a Goemon fan. Playing this, I'm playing as Goemon here, and just the fact that they use the Kia Highway theme from Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Okay, I thought I had to make do a bunny hop over that. Okay, I'm not sure what world this area is based off of. Yeah, because I was like nothing in Mario Kart Super. I haven't played Mario Kart Super Circuit since I rented it when it first came out, and I wasn't very impressed with it. Mind you, my first Mario Kart game was Mario 64. I mean Mario Kart 64. Now, mind you, I'm trying to play this like a Mario Kart game right now, and I'm trying to play this like a modern Mario Kart game at that, so I'm having a bit of a tougher time than I should be. Alright. You know, I think now that I'm not using brain power on... I'm not even in the top 4. Oh. Am I gonna have to use my brakes? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, I love the voice samples so far. I love the voice samples. Oh gosh, I got hit by a weapon. Oh, I got hit by a bomb. Oh, that was... Oh, I might as well just restart. Okay, so I can drift. I can drift. I'm just trying to get a feel for how this game wants me to navigate the corners, because we went from the Kia Highway, the Goemon level, straight to this, and it's like... I feel like I went from level 1 straight to level 4, or something like that. Oh, I'm a pig. Oh. Okay, I tapped it once, it launches all 3, okay. Yeah, there's no blue shell equivalent here, so I really don't have much hope in, Oh, I made it to 4th place! Okay, I'm actually doing kinda okay now. I'm guessing this level is based on either Parodius or Twinbee. Wow, I made it to 2nd place. I'm actually doing alright. I did not think I'd end up doing this well. Am I gonna actually be able to make it to 1st place? No, not quite. Almost. I thought I was gonna totally wipe out and get like 4th place or something, but I actually did pretty decently there. Yeah, just the fact... I mean, this game already has more lore than the entirety of the Mario Kart series combined. Because that's one thing that annoyed me, was the fact that the Mario Kart games never had any lore attached to them. It's just like, hey, they're Mario characters, they're racing, that's all we're going to explain. Yeah, I can't... Okay, I'm guessing if the rest of the music... Oh, shucks. Yeah, if the rest of the music... Okay, those coins, they don't increase my speed like in Mario Kart. I think those coins, that I could use to stock myself up on items in the outside of the match. Yeah, I made it to 4th place for a moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if the rest of these courses and music is as accurate to those games' respective universes as the Goemon stage was, I'm sure anyone who's familiar with those games is having a great time, or would have had a great time seeing their favorite games represented. Yeah, I don't... Oh no. Okay. I kind of wasn't... I never saw the hole before. I guess that's what the mold does. I guess that's the equivalent of the banana peel. And it's a shame, really, but this is actually the first non-Mario Kart kart racer I've ever played. Oh gosh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Hey, I'm in 2nd? I'm in 1st, wow. I think that was my own hole back there. Someone's shooting missiles at me. Yeah, so far this has been a story of me just bombing out at first because I'm unfamiliar with the track, and then getting a feel for it and making a comeback. And also using items, I guess, well enough that I can... Yeah, when I was Mecha Kong, when I was reading the manual, it was really the first time I had really learned about a lot of these characters. Like, I'd seen, like, the baseball player guy before. I knew he was from some Konami baseball game. But, like, the Dracula, when he's represented... Like, I didn't even recognize that as being Dracula from Castlevania. The way he's, like, presented here. Because I'm not familiar with... I mean, I'm familiar with Castlevania, but I never played a Castlevania game. Yeah, I mean, it's also kind of like a graveyard of all the characters that Konami's let fall by the wayside until eventually pretty much all of them. But I should have... It seems like I get pretty decent items here, even when I'm in first place. I'll be real. Yeah, Tundex. Like, I never heard of this game until I was doing research into Goemon. I was Goemon games and games the characters appeared in, and I heard this mentioned. It wasn't until I was looking for Game Boy Advance games to play that were on the Wii U Virtual Console, and then specifically Game Boy Advance launch games. Well, what really brought this to my attention was when I did the magazine stream for and I was reading about the Game Boy Advance launch period and like the launch coverage of the Game Boy Advance in North America and EGM. When I realized that this was a launch game, that's when I really kind of took more interest in it. Wow. So he qualified to take the license test. You are now qualified to take the test. Would you like to take it? Well, I might as well take it now. Here, explanation. Test can be taken here to obtain licenses. The higher the license. This is also the first kart racer I've played that has a licensing system, so this is already offering so much more than what Mario Kart Super Circuit offered, because I know none of the Mario Kart games have this amount of lore or progression or like a licensing system. Okay. Now, I'm not sure... Okay, I'm guessing the pink is the one I'm selecting. Time Attack 1, Poppin' Beach 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to get good here. Hey, well, fortunately, this is the course I just was on. So what am I trying to do? Am I trying to... They didn't... I don't feel like they explained explicitly what I'm trying to do. Am I just trying to get a good time here? They said poppin', but that... When I hear poppin', I want to think about popping balloons or something, but Poppin' is the name of the franchise this course is based on. It was like a rhythm music game. I had heard of the Poppin' series, but I never even saw, like, the characters from it that kitten... I keep saying cat girl, but a cat girl means something different than what that character is. She's an anthropomorph... She's like a cartoon cat, pretty much, as opposed to, like, a human girl, an otherwise human girl with, like, cat ears and whiskers and maybe a tail. Fail? What was I supposed to do? Test can be taken... Okay, I don't need the explanation for the test in general. I just need to know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, it's just a time attack. Oh, I have to beat it in 1 minute. Okay. That's what's going on here. Okay, that's what's going on. I have to beat the course in under a minute. So that's 3 laps. But at least this actually does give me more of a chill environment to try to learn the controls. Okay, so it seems... I'm not sure if pressing B is letting me drift, or if it's like, if I need to use the triggers, like in... Okay, I'm not making it this time, but I think I'm closer than last time. Six, 7, 58, 59... Oh! I came very close that time. Give it another go. This third time's a charm. Alright. Yeah, this game probably enjoyed a better success than it would have by virtue of the fact that people wanted to if anyone wanted a kart racer or a multiplayer game on the launch of the GBA, this was their only option. It's unfortunate that this did not have 4-player multiplayer like Mario Kart Super Circuit did. Because I think if it did, this game would have been even more successful and could have got sequels. We could have got a sequel on DS or something like that. Well, I need to look into it. For all I know, this game did get maybe sequels that only appeared in Japan. Which would make sense, because some of these series really are pretty much Japan, or at least definitely were at the time Japan-only series. And then, the Metal Gear series was pretty much, you know, like, absent from Nintendo since the NES. Oh. Well, we came within 1 second, actually. I think last time we came within, like, 2 seconds. So we're just gonna keep grinding it. But we're getting closer each time, so I'm not worried. Okay. Just avoid the objects. Seconds. I don't know if taking my finger off the accelerator is letting me turn the corners better, or if braking would have the needed effect. Like, because that's the thing with Mario Kart. I know kind of what's going on. That's not good. Oh well, actually, I got similar time. That wasn't so bad. I just have to memorize really where the trees are and not bonk them. No. We came closer last time. I want to look at the manual a little bit. Let's, controls is to jump. B is to brake. Alright, it doesn't... Does it go into... Okay, that's just starting the game. Characters, viewing the race screen. It doesn't feel like there's a super deep, like, drifting mechanic. Like Mario Kart game. Well, like, yeah, it doesn't feel like drifting is important, or like it's. I don't even know if drifting's even a thing, let alone if it's important or not. So, because I just don't know if this is really tight or if I'm just not controlling the game properly. Because like when I first played F-Zero. Like, you, like, steer with the D-pad, but you also have to steer with L and R. Like, one is for fine steering and one's for, like, coarse steering. I guess is the best way I could put it. So if you're just steering in F-Zero, or you're with the D-pad, you're not really playing the game the way it's intended. Oh my gosh, I lost a few milliseconds there. I don't know if I could make it now. Five, 56, 57, 58, 59. Oh! I went over by like 0.06 seconds. Okay. That's the closest we've come yet. So I guess I'm just learning. So, there's some games where, like, a license system or something like that, similar, feels like a challenge and you're not able to... It's like an added challenge, whereas here, I feel like I'm learning to play the game better because of it, and if I went straight to the next and harder race circuit, it would, in fact, just be maybe a little too difficult to be enjoyable. Whereas here, I'm actually building up skill properly. It's not just something to pad out the game. It just feels like, you know, like, yeah, this isn't appropriate. That bonking that tree may have cost me. With the margins by which I've failed this challenge, bonking that tree may have cost me the race. Woo! We made it! Okay. Let me hear that victory music a bit. Now, I don't remember if... Yeah, I don't really remember much of Mario Kart Super Circuit, other than that I was just kind of impressed, because Mario Kart 64 was my first Mario Kart game. So the flatness of Mario Kart Super Circuit didn't impress me much. But even, like, the Super Nintendo one, like I said that I don't like... Wait. Excuse me. Oh no! Guys, oh my gosh. I'm on the wrong... I was on the wrong frame. I'm looking at my broadcaster. I'm like, why is my borders cut off here? It's because I was using the wrong scene. Okay. Oh. Good luck on the next test. Okay, so we have to do 2 different tests, too. Okay, so I can't even do it again. Match race, aim for the #1 spot in match races. Okay. Oh, it's just me versus one other person, and it's on the same course, so... Yeah, I'm sure if anyone walked it into the stream and that was going on, they were very confused by... So I have to come in first place out of 2, so... Oh. Tried to... Yeah, well, I'm in first now, I just gotta stay here. But I'm gonna be the only target for items, so... Oh, shucks. I missed the items. That will put me at a disadvantage. Hey! It's, Sasuke from Goemon. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sasuke. And I do plan to play Mystical Ninja Star and Goemon on stream. I will do so, even if it means I have to use PC emulation, which I generally would rather not do. But if that's the most practical way for me to play that game, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But really, to do emulation... Okay, that was a lot easier than last time. Hey, and we got the... Congratulations, get B class. Well, congratulations, get B class. Which, the way the word get is often used in Japanese, the English word get is used as, like, the infamous example in Super Mario, the Japanese version of Super Mario Sunshine, when you get a shine, it says shine, get. And in Pokemon, like, the phrase that's used in, like, is like Pokemon get. So, it's like, gotta catch them all, I think is like Pokemon get or something, effectively. So, yeah, they may have actually... Now we can move on to the next Krazy GP. Okay. Do we have to do it? Wait, we beat... I got the license center? You cannot take the test. Okay. Oh, we have to manually save. I'm glad I noticed this. Oh. I didn't realize that would change the music. Okay. I like the old music. Oh well. Let's see what's in the shop. Thank you for accessing the Cinnamon Cart Shop, and welcome. I sell items here. You have to earn... I have to earn money to do my research. 2 of the same items can be bought. They don't explain the... They don't say in the game what happens. Berry, it'll protect you from enemy attacks. Okay, it does. They do explain. Okay. I like... We'll buy the blue missile. Red missile. This the missile follows the enemy. Oh no, we don't have enough money for it. All right, we'll just go new rumor billboard. Check out this rumor billboard for all the info that you want to know. Check out. Okay, aim for overall top spot in the Krazy Cup to get a license. Rumor has it there's something called a title. A to race. Press B button to accelerate, B to brake, R to jump, and L to use items. Okay. And then different courses can be played after getting a license. Hey, items can be bought too. Congratulations, now work hard and get the B class license. Congratulations, now shoot for the A class license. I saw diamonds far off in space. Okay. Race menu. Krazy Cup. I guess we have to do normal to unlock the next cup. But I would have thought that unlocking the license would have let us get to the next cup. But whatever. Oh, I love the sound clips and everything. Gunberry Dochu. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, that's what messed me up. There's Krazy GP. And I thought that... Yeah, for some reason I thought I confused Krazy Cup with Krazy GP and thought that the other modes were going to be something else. I'm going to go through here again. I'm going to do the Krazy Cup over again. I actually am. I want to see... I just want to see, now that I'm a little... I guess I had, like, the Goemon Force with me, and just did better than I otherwise might. Oh, gosh. Only one more lap. I keep ruining it on that corner. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, one more lap. Oh, I missed the bell. But we're doing good. Yeah, I didn't wipe out on the bridge. Now, I don't know. I know this theme as the Kia Highway theme from the first Goemon game on N64. I don't know if this is a theme that maybe appeared in earlier Goemon games, that the N64 version was kind of a throwback to it. Because the only Goemon games I played, the first one I played is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Then I played I tried to play the first Goemon game on Famicom, but I couldn't get far because of the language barrier. Even though it's a mostly action game, but just like I didn't really know what the items were and everything. But there are patches for all. I think every Goemon game has a patch for it at this point. But then, yeah, so I missed out, and so I tried to play the first Goemon game on Mystical Ninja. I mean, the first Goemon game on Famicom on an PC emulation, did not get far. but well, it didn't really get anywhere. So I'll play the patch version of that someday. But then what else was there after that? Then I also played some kind of Goemon RPG for Game Boy Color. It was in Japanese, unpatched, so I didn't get far in that one. And that one seemed to be about a boy in the real world who would watch a Goemon anime on TV, but then he also knew some way he could go into the world of the show, and he was friends with all the Goemon characters. But I did not get far at all because of the language barrier once again. Then for Game Boy Color, there was some kind of platformer that I just didn't get far into. I just kind of lost interest, I think. I don't know if the language barrier didn't impede the gameplay itself, but I just wasn't... I guess I just couldn't get into whatever lore was going on because of the language barrier. Once again, I lost interest. Then, Then what else? Yeah, I think that's the entirety of my experience with the... No, excuse me. I played a game for the OG Game Boy that was just called Mystical Ninja, which was kind of released as a Game Boy... It was localized in the context of it being a Game Boy tie-in to the N64 Goemon game that it came out, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. I have Mystical Ninja... I have Legend of Mystical Ninja for Super NES, where they called Goemon, like, Kid Ying, and Ibi Samaru was called Dr. Yang, or something horrible like that. But hey, it gave them the confidence to even try releasing the game in North America. Fortunately, they dropped the Kid Ying and Dr. Yang nonsense by the time they got to the N64 Goemon games. I mean, like, the Goemon games are games where you cannot do anything to hide the Japaneseness of the games. So the fact that they instead of using their Japanese names, decided to give them the name Kid Ying and Dr. Yang, which are like Yin and Yang are Chinese concepts anyway. So it's kind of Konami playing into, I guess maybe North American ignorance about Asian things, I guess. It was just weird localization choice, but oh, you got some new emotes, nice. I think I only have one emote slot still, and time for your digestive. Oh, they just got approved. I remember I dropped it on a stream. It's on your stream where one of those you got you were playing Animal Crossing, you got a raid, and you were just getting like tidal waved with good vibes and support from all the raiders. And then I had to keep moving on. So you were talking about you're trying to get you're waiting for your emotes to get approved. Then I think, and it's nice to see them in action. I have to experiment with some more images, because I have a lot of artwork I already have at my disposal. I have to do some experimenting and see if I can get at least one that actually is recognizable and works well when shrunken down to emote resolution. So, yeah, so at least I can have one emote for all y'all that are subbing to me, which I do appreciate deeply. You know, so, oh, I need to grab some coins, I forgot. Now I just wanted to get another feel for doing a circuit and a difficulty level that I'm already familiar with. And just seeing if I could get better results, because I got first place in all but one, and I want to go for flawless victory and get first place in all of the... Wow, I'm playing the strongest in this track so far. Now I wonder if these circuits go like in Mario Kart, where the AI kind of designates particular characters to have particular skill compared to other AI characters, where there'll always be a particular, I guess, rival who is always going to be like this, like have the best AI out of all the computer players, or if they just sort of play randomly. Hey, so yeah, really great time. I'm having more fun with this than I ever had with Mario Kart Super Circuit. Mind you, I am more developed as a player, and one thing I keep saying that I end up like getting sidetracked on before I finish my thought is that yes, Mario Kart 64 was my first Mario Kart. My second was Mario Kart Super Circuit. I didn't like how flat it was. It was more like the Super Nintendo one. The Super Nintendo one, I did not like the way the camera moved in it. I didn't like the way the game world revolved around the cart rather than it feeling like I was moving the cart. And that's just you know, it's based. That's just part of how the game like worked in terms of how it like pulled off the rotation effect. And then I didn't like that it was always a map screen, like even when playing single player. I didn't like that half the screen was the gameplay only took up half the screen at any one time. So far, this is the track I really do have the most experience with because of doing all those races. So and mind you, I did only play Super Mario Kart with PC emulation years and years ago. So I'm gonna give it another try with my Super NES Classic Edition and see if maybe I'm really lapping people at this point. Wow, I've actually lapped another character. Now I don't know if yeah, so I'll try it Super Mario Kart again with my gained experience using a proper controller, proper Super Nintendo controller. Maybe I'll like the feel of it more. I doubt it, but I'll give it a fair chance, just like I'm giving this a fair chance. I didn't think I'd like it that much because I didn't like Mario Kart Super Circuit that much, which another game I'm also very excited to give a fair chance. I was actually looking forward to playing Mario Kart Super Circuit again more than I was trying this game, trying this. I really just thought of this was just a game to try, scratch off the list. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I am. So I'm really excited to play Mario Kart Super Circuit again. But when I say I did not like Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, people are assuming that because I'm just spoiled on Mario Kart 64 and the more 3D, more modern Mario Kart games. I liked Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP2 on Game Gear. That was an 8-bit system. That wasn't a system less advanced than the Super Nintendo. So there's no way it's just the graphics that led me to it's not the graphics of Mario Kart. It's not the graphics. It's the way the game controlled, the way it looked, the way the interface worked. I just wasn't feeling it. Actually, no. Let's go with easy. We're gonna try a second. I'm gonna try the second. We're gonna try the Hyper Cup. I have access to the Premium Cup and the Hyper Cup. So Power Stadium. No. Ganbare Dochu 2. Okay, so this is going to be like Super Mario Kart and the Super NES, where they're repeating tracks, where they're just sort of variations on the same tracks. Yeah, they're different versions of the same tracks, pretty much. Yeah, I think when I buy the items, I'll be able to start the race with those items or maybe already in my inventory. Is that what they're getting at? Oh wow, baseballs as hazards. That's pretty creative. Now I use the mole, and I think what the mole does is dig a hole. It's basically the equivalent of the banana peel. Yeah, and I definitely know that this is the first non-Mario Kart kart race I've ever played, because I never remember going through the experience of having to learn the unique items in a different kart racer before. Man, I get pretty fast. I'm surprised how easily it is for me to lap people. I am playing on easy, but even when playing, did they really just penalize me for bumping into? Okay, no, I think I was hit by an item. I think that's what happened there. But I have to be sure not to hit the. For some reason, since I lapped them, I kind of, for some reason, had the impression that they wouldn't be hazards when I run into them again. I don't know. In about a half hour, I'm gonna take a stretch break. But, yay, more. Okay, I just got distracted by my joy of hearing this music again. Yeah, I wonder... Yeah, this was... And I've never played the second Goemon game for N64, Goemon's Great Adventure, where they went back to the side-scrolling style. I would have liked another Goemon game in the style of Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, the 3D platformer action RPG kind of thing. But I was more than excited to. I was very excited when I first saw Goemon's Great Adventure in Nintendo Power. I wanted to play the game on N64, but they never had it at Blockbuster for me to rent, which was the main way I got to play games back then. Really, the only N64 games I actually owned were what? Mario 64 and Star Fox 64. The only reason my parents acquiesced and surprised me by buying Star Fox 64 was because the game was so popular that we were never able to actually rent Star Fox 64. They already had like a dozen copies. They were always out. It didn't help that we always would rent games on Fridays. So, like, for a few weeks, you know, we just never... No, we actually rented They actually had copies of the promo tape that they sent out to Nintendo Power subscribers. They had copies of that tape to rent, so we actually got my parents to... Yeah, I actually got my parents to pay to rent a videotape that was a 30-minute advertisement for a game I already decided that I wanted to play. And I think I got them to rent it a couple of times, because I think what was happening was all the people that didn't get to... all the people that never... well, the people that weren't able to rent the game at Blockbuster because they were out of rentable cartridges, those people were... Oh, wow. Oh, I missed... Okay, I see what happened. Yeah, all the people that weren't able to rent Star Fox 64 were renting the promo tape for it instead. Or rather, the parents were renting the promo tape so that they could get their kids something. Yeah, I think the shoulder buttons do give me enough of a leap to hop over those. Now, there's a noise that sounds like a... Okay, it's the bell. It's the bell. I was saying, like, what is that noise that sounds like a bell, that sounds like a cash register dinging, and it's not me collecting coins? And it turned out it was the bell sound, which sounds more like a cash register bell than what I would associate with like a actual like bell that you ring. Oh, I don't know why, I have this weird instinct to try to do a bunny hop over the booster pads, and that's causing me... Oh, no. That's causing me... Okay, did I not have enough speed, or can I just flat out not jump over those? And that experiment did cost me my first place ranking, which I was holding... well, I was in second place for a long time. I was in first place for a moment. And then I just bungled the jump and ended up losing a couple of spots. Okay. I didn't know... And I also, for some reason, I guess just because I'm not used to this interface, I have this habit of forgetting that I have an item. Okay. Hey, I'm in first. Just in time to cross the finish line. Just about. Oh, no! Oh, I did it! I did it again! I tried to do the bunny hop over the booster pads, and that... I would have had first place. I would have finished in first. If I didn't mess that up again. At least I'm in second. Oh, can I? No, I can't. I couldn't quite regain my, first place, ranking. For... Is my... No. Yeah, I don't think I haven't uploaded any YouTube stuff lately. I have been. I was earlier today able to film and film, edit, and process another episode for the Deltarune Let's Play. I might be able to do another tomorrow. I'm going to probably dole those out on a weekly basis. Okay. But I played an hour of Deltarune. I really was. Oh, okay. I see. Only certain spots on the track have the jump pads. And I'm really gonna need to use the items to catch up here. Oh, is this a Metal Gear themed level? Is that what's going on here? Like, I mean, these are very good Game Boy Advance graphics, but just the fact that they kind of make it all cartoony, so all these characters fit in the same universe, it just makes it not especially obvious immediately that this is Metal Gear. Okay, I hear the music now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I recognize the Metal Gear music now. These courses are getting tougher and tougher, and as it should be, of course. But yeah, you got the battery. That's the equivalent of the lightning bolts from Mario Kart. Hey, we're in the third lap, and I'm in first again. Well, I'm in first for the first time. Okay, those things are mines. That's what I'm looking at. Now that the music's faster, it's a lot more easily recognizable, I think. Wait till I get to a... Oh, I missed the pad. Doggone. Gonna have to use items to make that back up. Make up that distance. The Moai head. I think the... Yeah, I got him. If I did not get those rockets and managed to accurately aim them, I would have finished in second. But because I got my item and used it well, I was able to get back into first. Alright. Yeah, so I guess this is Shadow Moses. Oh, I mean, I don't know much Metal Gear lore, but I know about Shadow Moses. Yeah, that's the whole circuit. I got first. Okay. I want to save again. Okay. Now, it's kind of funny, like, yeah, because of the way you progress through the game, I guess it does make sense to have multiple save files, whereas Mario Kart, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, race. Oh, new rumor billboard. Let's see it. What new stuff there is. You can buy up 2 of the same type of items. It should be... Okay, that should read, you can buy up... Oh, okay. You can buy up to 2 of the same type of items. Oh, even... Okay. It should be... Items should be in the singular form there. Okay. Now that we've corrected Konami's English 19 years too late, let's go back into the kart races. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, I don't really care about the stats of the characters. I'm just playing as Goemon because he's the only character I have much attachment to. Banbury Dochu 2. Space Colony Cyber Field. Space Colony. Okay. Magma Castle, Poppin' Beach, Space Colony 2, and Ice Paradise 1. I almost said Ice Poseidon. I don't even know really who he is. I just know that there's some guy called Ice Poseidon who's some kind of internet personality. That's all I really know about him. I know about him because Etika mentioned him a couple of times. Peace be with him. Oh, I know this music! This is a hot track. I used to, you know, I never played Castlevania games, but I would blast this track, you know, back before I was more conscious of caring for my sense of hearing. Yeah. I do have, I will be eventually, I have access, I have means to play at least the first Castlevania, and I think also Super Castlevania 4. So I definitely will be playing those on stream. I mean, I could do it for. I mean, that wouldn't be such a bad choice for October for horror month. Because it's not a traditional horror game, but it's like, come on, you're going through like graveyards and Dracula's castle and fighting like the most like classic monsters like Frankenstein monsters and werewolves and bats and stuff. I mean, that's you can't, like, Castlevania, like the only game more Halloween-y than like Castlevania is maybe like Resident Evil and like Ghosts and Goblins. I'm in first place, I didn't even notice. Okay. Okay, sorry, ma'am, but we're going to have to take that number. Okay, I don't even know who you are. You're the girl from the other game I want to play? What, Twinbee? I do want to play the Twinbee games. I do have one of the I have the Twinbee game for NES/Famicom on the, Okay, that gap is ridiculous. I've, like, at least I'm in 4th place still, but how did I get through that so many times? That's the first time I've had trouble with that bridge. I just gave you an idea for October. Hey, you could, if you have an idea, or even if the idea I had sounds good to you, feel free to use it. I mean, yeah, go for it. But like, yeah, like Ghosts and Goblins, Castlevania, like Resident Evil is like a more like 3D actual like modern survival horror, but in terms of like non-survival horror, in terms of just theming, the 3 most Halloween-y games are like Castlevania, Ghosts and Goblins, and Splatterhouse. Those are like the 3 of the most like Halloween-y games I could think of. I know I mentioned this before, but I do have a specific idea for one game I do want to play in October. It is a game which it is not a traditional horror. It's not a creepy or scary game in the way that like Castlevania or Ghosts and Goblins or anything like that is. Or Splatterhouse. It's not gory or spooky or creepy or have anything supernatural within the game itself. But it has a unique history, and I know I've mentioned this before for my regulars. I've mentioned this on stream a few times. Those who are familiar with, you know, have been watching my stream over the last few weeks, I mentioned this a couple of times, but it is not a traditional or typical horror or scary game, but it has a unique history about the way it was distributed and some of the lore behind the game that actually makes it kind of a precursor to the current sort of creepypasta culture, the creepypasta phenomenon. And it is a game that until a couple of years ago, there was zero coverage of on YouTube, and when I typed it in Google, the only search results were on my own website. So I look forward to streaming that, and as far as I'm aware, it's never been streamed on Twitch before. If it was ever streamed on Twitch, there is no evidence of that ever having happened. So, but to do that, I'm going to have to learn to, find the equipment, find out what equipment I need to carry out a dual monitor setup for my streaming rig. Because right now I have the monitor I'm looking at, which is on top of a VCR that has HDMI output that I use for video editing stuff and video preservation stuff of preserving VHS tapes. And then, yeah, so I have my monitor I'm looking at that's right in front of me. Then to my left, I have the computer that I'm streaming on, and then on top of that I have the monitor that I'm looking at my broadcast software on. Yeah, I do have one of those on my table. I have one of the kind of computers where you actually put the monitor on top of the computer. So, yeah, it's a refurbished office PC because I like having the old-fashioned type of computer where you actually put the computer on top of where you put the monitor on top of the computer. Because that's the computer I do all my work stuff on as well, all my writing stuff and things like that. Okay. I dropped a hole at a random spot. Now this is much more forgiving than Rainbow Road is, because it actually has bumpers. Wait a second, did I just reselect the same course? I don't even know which track I'm doing. I don't even know if I've been in this track before or what. I just know I'm having fun playing the game. Oh, shucks. For a second I thought those were enemy items, but no, those are just stage hazards. Yeah, so, like, just stepping off the gas seems to be as effective as braking in terms of being able to navigate the corners accurately. Okay, those drop... the way the game works, you really can't get a good sense of the items that you're dropping behind you, so I just realized what those diamonds were. I thought those were, like... Yeah, I thought they were diamonds or crystals. No, those are icicles that I'm dropping on the road. Okay. Just looking for the right moment to launch these. There we go. Yeah, all three of those launch at once. It's not like in Super Mario Kart, where, or at least in later Mario Kart games, where you could launch them one at a time. Or you could use them as a shield. You just, he's right behind me. Oh, okay, we're gonna do... They actually add some extra hazards on the last stage of the... I'll hang on to... Now, I think hitting the rarer colored bells, the red and blue ones, whichever one is scarcer, I think that one actually does increase your speed slightly. Is that what's going on? Is that what that power meter up there is all about? Okay, I just realized there's an icon at the top that warns me about hazards to come. Hey! Hey, yeah, welcome back to STSH Stream. Boat Ladder, how you doing? I am blown away by this Konami Krazy Racers game. I kind of just played it just to play another GBA launch game, but I was really blown away. The presentation... There's actually a storyline and progression. You unlock licenses where you have to take tests. I'm not familiar with many of these characters, though a couple of these games I do definitely intend to play in the future. Pastel is from the Twinbee series, and who is it? And who else? Pastel's from Twinbee, and well, I guess it's just Twinbee. I have not played Mario Kart Super Circuit since it came out. I was not that impressed with it. I was looking forward to playing again, because I have a feeling if I were to replay Mario Kart Super Circuit, I enjoy it a lot more now than I did back then. But hey, we have some classical music. I forgot. I don't know what this piece of track is called, but it's definitely a classical piece. This is public domain. You can use this without licensing. But I guess this was used in whatever game this track is inspired by. I'm only familiar with Goemon and his games, so I can't say offhand how accurate this music is or recognize the theming of the track to any particular game. But I'm definitely enjoying this more than I ever enjoyed Mario Kart Super Circuit back in the day. Now, my tastes and skill as a gamer may be more refined now, so maybe if I were to have played Mario Kart Super Circuit for the first time now rather than back when it first came out, maybe I would have enjoyed it more. But I've been playing a lot of Game Boy Advance launch games lately, so I really just thought of this as a continuation of that, where once I realized, now, the next, I'm going to be streaming, Thursday at 4, I believe? Or Wednesday or Thursday at 4, I forgot. If you look at the About page on my Twitch channel, you can see when my next stream's going to be, and there's a countdown to it. A live countdown should already be up there. But when I stream next, I'm actually going to take another look at the issue of EGM that covered the launch of the Game Boy Advance in North America, because that magazine has a review of Goemon, of this Goemon. I keep calling it a Goemon game because I'm playing as Goemon. He's the only character I recognize. Yeah, but I'm actually going to read the magazine review of, yeah, I got in 5th place. This is the first time this has happened. I have 3 more tries to get into 4th place or better. But this is, I've heard people say that they stand by this is a better GBA kart racer than Nintendo's own Mario Kart Super Circuit, and without having renewed my memories of Mario Kart Super Circuit, I could already understand why someone would feel that way, and I would defend their decision. I mean, Mario Kart is the king of kart racers, but I mean, and the main theme for this is this vocal track that has by far the highest quality voice samples I have ever heard on a Game Boy Advance game. Okay. And I was really shocked by it. Okay. In fact, I think I'm gonna clip my reaction to hearing the music for the first time. And then the first track I went into had a theme that was in one of the only Goemon games I ever played, which is one of my favorite games of all time. So I was really thrilled with that. I was like humming along to it. So, got a nice 32-bit Game Boy Advance remix of the one of the themes from Metal Gear Solid also in here. I don't know why they didn't put Solid Snake in this game. They put the ninja from Metal Gear Solid in this instead of just having Solid Snake be in the game. That's probably the only choice the only bad choice I think I could think of so far in this game. Is the fact that why would you not have Snake representing the Metal Gear series? I mean, it's by Konami. It's not like they didn't have the rights to him or something. Alright. Just gotta scratch that itch. Stretch my arms a bit. Actually, I'm going to, just get up. I've been playing for a couple hours now, so I just want to, I'm going to, go ahead. I'm just going to take a 4-minute, break. Just to get up and stretch and, you know, for safety, so I could, stream for that much longer. Because I really don't have so much. I've really built up a tolerance to be able to sit for a couple hours in a row, because I really don't sit around like this. So, I have... Oh, excuse me, there's my timer. Now, I'm going to silence my chiptune music here. We're going to... Where's the game? Where's the... Yeah, we're gonna make that quiet. And add in... says, yeah, video capture noise. We're just gonna add in the music from the game. I'm just gonna drag this out the way. I will be back. Excuse me. I just want to select. There we go. Move that out the way. And I will be back in 4 minutes tops if I am ready to return before then. I will. But I'll be back and we'll keep on playing and stream for at least another hour, I think. So I will be back in a minute. Oh, in a few minutes. Where's the microphone? There we go. Hey everybody. Alright, I just wanted to turn my music back on and we'll jump right back into here. We're gonna go on for at least another hour. I'm not not the biggest night owl out there. Oh, I didn't realize this is the end of the circuit. Man, I would have maybe left it on the victory music here. Jeez. Let me just make sure I actually turned my mic back on. Yes, I did. Because once I left my mic off, and it didn't go well. You are now qualified to take the test. Would you like to take it? I mean, the way it's in black and white makes it look like it's some kind of warning sign, like warning, you know, there may be epileptic imagery in this, or photosensitive. Now listen to this. This is some of the highest quality voice samples and music I've ever heard on the Game Boy Advance. And I've played Jet Grind Radio for Game Boy Advance, has amazing high quality music. I mean, I think there are only 6 tracks, which is pathetic for, would normally be pathetic for a Jet Grind Radio game. Now, Magma Castle, Time Attack. We have 1 minute and 53 to get through Magma Castle 1. This is going to be tough. Alright. But the hype music, gee whiz. I mean, this may take a few tries, but at least we're going to get to hear the hype music. We have the C license, I think, now. Oh man, those spikes are so, like, sub-ins for the thwomps in the lava stages in Super Mario Kart. Oh. There's no way we're getting it this time. I thought I was taking a shortcut, but it turns out that was the back end of a shortcut I'm supposed to enter from somewhere very different. I'm sure they make that visible to give you the idea that you can find a shortcut later in the stage. Oh. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it, but I gotta get a feel for the course. I'm fortunate to have been able to pass my real-life driver's license test the first time around. I see the branching path where I think leads to the shortcut. Yeah, at least I noticed where the it's kind of directly in your way, but like yeah, I really didn't notice till recently that there's an icon that warns you which way you need to turn. Because sometimes the turns are kind of... You do have to prepare for the turns earlier than the draw distance of the track. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely way past. We're gonna fail this for sure. Fail. Not even failure, but just fail. Makes it more brutal. But let's go to another shot. Yeah, I'll keep going till about 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. At that point, I'm probably gonna be... I mean, I'm up late because I like streaming. I like streaming in afternoons and this time. I like streaming in the mornings too, but I just haven't done it in that so much in the last couple of months. And I've had a regular from the UK, and because they're 5 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time where I'm based at, I haven't really seen them in a long time. I really should schedule some morning streams every once in a while so I could be catered to my old regs, because earlier on I was streaming in the morning a lot. So okay, you really have to come... If I quit... Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to... practice at this for sure. Yeah, that shortcut is hazardous, because you come out of it, like, not quite centered to safely navigate the next area. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that there loses me enough time that I might as well just restart. Let's try to skew to the right. Yeah. That definitely saves enough time that it's worth it, I think. I'm actually talking about time saves here. I'm starting to sound a bit like a speed runner, which I don't think is ever going to happen. Which is what they all say, I know, but... the thing is, oh gosh, no. Now, I wonder if the time I'm trying to beat is based on using the shortcut or not. That's what I'm interested to know. Because I don't know if by doing this, I'm saving so much time that falling off there isn't so severe of isn't so devastating. You have to remember at the start, you go to the right, but then later on, no, the start you have to go to the left over the bridge, but then later on, you have to go to the right. Yeah, later on you have to go right, but at first you have to go left, down the first bridge. I'm hitting those spiked balls when that was never a problem for me before. Oh my gosh, that's just bad luck. No way we're making this. Fail. I'm gonna give this a few more shots. I mean, there are a couple of more circuits that I'm qualified to race in before I need to take the test in order to progress progress through the game. So maybe if I fail this 2 or 3 more... Oh my gosh, that is so brutal that they put that skip, they put that booster thing right in front of the bridge. Yeah, for getting hit by the fireballs in midair, that's just pure chance. I need to pay attention to the warning icon up above, because if I purely rely on the draw distance of the course, I'm correcting too late. I'm adjusting my speed and trajectory too late to effectively navigate the hazards. Look, I'm driving much better now. Driving much better now. Now that I'm paying attention to... Oh, look at that! I never made that turn so smoothly before. I have to keep the... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do have to keep the icon, the hazard icon up above in mind. And significantly, it seems to be improving my driving. Because I didn't really even notice that at first, because there's... Now, if can I bunny hop over those, I wonder. I'm gonna try. I can bunny hop over those. I forgot I have the bunny hop. Because, from what I remember, and at least in the Mario Karts I played, you really don't need... Oh my gosh, I bunny hopped over the... Now that I remembered that the bunny hop is there, I'm abusing it, and used it to... I've gone way over my allotted time, so I'm gonna fail this, but I'm learning the game. That's why I like these courses. There's sometimes where they do oh, you have to get a license, or you have to do this fetch quest thing before you can progress through the main game. With these license tests, I feel like I'm actually learning the game. And once again, this music is... Oh, I guess that's Dracula's Castle in the background. I didn't even really... I was too busy playing the game to even notice the scenery back there. Yeah, that one time where I didn't even bonk, I was doing pretty sweet. Oh no, I almost jumped over the gap, but then I oversteered and ended up just flying straight off anyway, even though I jumped over the actual hole in the boardwalk. I don't think I'm getting this, but I like the practice. Oh my gosh, that was just me. I have this weird, and like Mario Kart, in Mario Kart games, I feel like when you bunny hop over a jump pad, you get a little tiny extra added to your jump. Whereas here, you just miss the jump pad if you try to do that. That's why I need to learn not to do that. And I wasn't doing that until I was actually using the jump to navigate over. Oh, okay. I just mistook the cross area for the bridge I had to cross. I just got disoriented. I mean, I was already not gonna get it at this point, but that just made it even worse. That's alright. 153 we're trying to beat. Alright. Hey. Nice. Okay. Go to this corner. There we go. Okay. Slow down a bit there when I didn't really want to, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Now I just want to know if the time I'm chasing after is based on using the shortcut or not. Because if it is, then I have a lot less leeway than I thought. But if it's assuming you don't use the shortcut, oh my gosh. I think if I hit even one of those, my chances are pretty slim, but I am okay. The double bonk there. I feel like my chances are low, but my chances of getting more experience in the track are 100% if I continue on, so it doesn't feel like I'm Yeah, the fire, I really get hit by the fire, so I guess it's mostly just a matter of luck. I have like 30 seconds to finish the track. There's no way that's happening. And that's probably about... yeah, there's no way this is happening, but at least I'm getting more experience navigating the track. I feel like they balanced this well so far. I mean, these license tests, this time trial thing. Hey, it's alright. You just, if, me being on the background or whatever is, yeah, and plus I keep forgetting, it's like 9:15 over there instead of 12:15. Because I'll start like a late night stream, you'd be like, oh, I'm in the dollar store. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, time's a crazy thing. But, okay. Yeah, it's alright. I appreciate you being there, whether you just have me on as background noise or even if you're just dropping in to say hi and, you know, moving on. I appreciate it a whole lot. I'm glad you could enjoy your digestive, because yeah, I'm glad you could enjoy your digestive. Yeah, okay. This is... okay. We're doing good so far. Oh my gosh, like the speed is too much. I think that booster there, I think maybe that's a little too cruel. Because it just launches me straight off of the track. And that was my fault. That was... At this point, I'd rather reset. I wish they'd just let me start from the beginning of the track again, but... It's very precise. Yeah, fireballs, I mean, they're bad when they hit you, but they hit you so infrequently, I don't feel like they're too bad of a threat. Oh my goodness! I was trying to bunny hop over it, I wasn't quite fast enough. The bats are just for decoration. I don't think they're an actual hazard. Alright. And why not have... That's the... I guess that's the thing. Like, that not having Simon as a... having Dracula instead of Simon, and not having... And a version of Dracula that looks nothing like... I have full spoiler... Well, I mean, I've seen the final battle of Castlevania. Like, the Dracula in this does not look like Dracula at the end of Castlevania. From the previous VOD, you were vegetarian? There's a new, Hold on. Okay. Well, this is pretty lost at this point. So we'll just, I learned from the previous VOD, you were vegetarian. There's a new fast food place in China called Power Plant. No meat, all the burgers, whatever, made from plants. I tried the Big Zack burger. It looks just like a Big Mac, but no meat. You enjoyed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds like... I hope that's something that comes out in my region. That's I don't know if that's a chain or if that's just a unique fast food restaurant. But... yeah, I'm not big into... Like, I don't have a whole lot of fast food, but I know, like... It was hilarious when the Impossible Whopper came out, and all over social media, I saw these people, like posting memes of people, like, well, just people saying, like, oh, I just threw up, how disgusting, that there's, like, you know, or, like, oh, how could, you know, Burger King, you know, like, alienate their base by having a vegetarian version of the Whopper, and I'm like... Okay, if you guys really were this offended by this, you would have got offended back in, like, 2002, because there's been a vegetarian version of the Whopper on the menu at Burger King since 2002, and they just, like, changed the name of... They just, like, started advertising again because they changed the recipe. Like, and ironically, I don't even like it as much as they used to. So it's like... No, like, people are really silly, because, like, if you just have, like, spaghetti and tomato sauce, like, people will, like, not think twice. But if you say that it's vegan, they'll freak out and not want to try it. It's just spaghetti and tomato sauce. Like, there's nothing vegetarian about it to begin with, unless you put, like, butter in it. And usually, well, at least how we always made it in my house, you usually just use olive oil anyway, so you don't really need butter. We use butter as, like, when you're cooking eggs to prevent eggs from sticking in the pan. I never used it as a flavor, really. And I'm just... Now that I'm running my mouth so much, I'm crashing around, like... And it doesn't help that it's so late, because I'm not the biggest night owl out there. We'll play for another 40 minutes, see how far we can get. Okay, failure. Okay. I'll give it another shot. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm not gonna pull out a sledgehammer and smash the game or something silly like that. Yeah. Okay, we made... Actually, made good time on that for once. It bonked there, but I think the last two Ooh, that was close. When you're in the air, you're pretty helpless for avoiding the fireballs. I bonked there, but not severely. I didn't, like, totally spin out. If I get a lap that good twice more, I think I'll be alright. Oh no. We don't, like, my family has never done a super traditional Thanksgiving anyway, but I do get tofurkey for Thanksgiving. Well, not because it tastes like turkey, but because I like bread a lot, and tofurkey is like basically if bread was an animal and then you killed and cooked it, it would be tofurkey. It's like if a witch like used dark magic to animate a loaf of bread into a living like creature, and then you killed it and roasted it like a ham or something. That's basically what tofurkey is. So I don't like tofurkey because it's like meat. I like it because it's like bread, but it's like thick and like cookable. It's weird. Yeah. But it was never that big a deal to me. Yeah, we never tried to have the Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving in my house growing up. So that's just sort of how it is still for me now. You know, I'll just make, just mashed potatoes. Like, a good plate for Thanksgiving to me would be just like, okay, just mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. But if mac and cheese would be nice, but not necessary, and I bombed it. I bungled it. Okay, we'll just redo it. Yeah, some, I guess, tofurkey, a couple of slices of like, because if you're not familiar with tofurkey, it's basically like, it's like a ham. It's supposed to be a substitute for a turkey, but you cut it like a ham, so a couple of slices of, I say slices, it makes it sound like I'm talking about deli meat, so I guess just tofurkey and what? Like, it's just greens and mashed potatoes and just maybe broccoli. I'm not into having like this huge plate with like a dozen different things on it and you can only fit like a spoonful, like a couple of spoonfuls of each item on the plate. It's like, and I'm not a big feaster. Like, I'm not big into multi-course meals. I think the first ever fine dining multi-course meal I ever had was when I did the Pullman dining train on the Bluebell Railway. The Bluebell Railway actually just received a grant, I guess, from the National Lottery to help mitigate the impact of the lost revenue due to the lockdowns and the oops. Okay. Well, I didn't even check to see if the manual was available in game. Because I know for was it Mario? I don't know if it was Mario Advance. For one of the games I played on Virtual Console, like for Mario Party 2, I know it definitely had it. For some games, the manual is actually scanned into the game, and you can access it through the Virtual Console menu. There's no... Oh my gosh, I came relatively close that time. I think it's 150. Well, 10 seconds isn't that close, but I came in under 2 minutes, so I'm happy. It's not a total blast if I'm under at least under 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna go for that second boost pad anymore. Because I ended up just bonking and probably... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just redo it. Oh, I just got the... Might as well just go right in and restart it again. Man, these are no joke. You really have to, And this is only, I think, 2 out of 3 tests I have to do to get the next license. Alright, you're doing good so far. I'm sure that bunk isn't taking away so much time that it's like making or breaking in my run. Oh! Oh, I almost made it. I was like a pixel away from making it over the bridge safely. Alright, that may be the run, but we'll keep going. We'll see what kind of time we can get. Oh my... I should not have bumped it. I was like 1 pixel away. That was like ridiculous. So it's not like I was wrong. It's not like I was fundamentally off. It's just that I was just very slightly off, and that made a big difference there. Why did I slow down now? 4, 5, 6. Oh, those couple of bonks I think really did. 3 seconds off. This is the closest I've come yet, at least that I've specifically noticed. All right. Yeah, in a half hour I'm gonna call it because I do have to. I have to fold my laundry that's in the dryer now before I go to bed. I don't have to go out shopping or anything in the morning. Okay, I'm just gonna redo it there. Because when I do my shopping for groceries and stuff, I like to do it very early in the morning before it starts getting crowded. So I don't have to wake up for anything like that. I like to be relatively well stocked so I don't have to go more than once or maybe twice a week. I liked being able, a couple of times I stocked up so I didn't have to go, I could go a couple of weeks at a time without having to go to the supermarket, which I really like doing a lot, but that's expensive to buy that much stuff at once, so it wasn't always doable. 35. Okay. I'm no longer going to accept runs where I fall off the bridge. I think that's going to save a lot of time with it. I'm no longer going to accept runs where I fall off the bridge. I'll take bonking into objects, but not falling off the bridge. Yeah, I believe this time probably uses the shortcut. The time they're intending. I think I need the shortcut in order to have a realistic chance of finishing within the time frame they want. Okay, made it. Oh! Okay. Okay, fireballs or... I mean, the fireballs, I can't really do much to dodge those, especially when I'm in the air. But I very rarely get hit by them, so I think it's a relative not so bad. Hey, no bonk. Nice. Made it over the bridge twice. Oh man, that... I don't know if those just two minor bonks are costing me that much time. Almost did so without bonking. Now, if we can make it over the bridge... Oh no. I don't think that's as bad as missing the bridge. So I'm already on lap 3 anyway. So let's see if I can... Oh my gosh, me hitting those darn balls. Those bomb things. 7, 48, 49. Yeah, me hitting the bombs. Me hitting those bombs at the end is what cost me that run. But I'm definitely having more fun than I ever did with Mario Kart Super Circuit. No, I have not played Mario Kart Super Circuit since 2002 or whenever that came out. So I can't say that's an entirely fair assessment. Alright, I made it. I wonder if getting the boost and bonking there is better or worse than just not getting the boost and not bonking. Okay, we have to quit. Yeah, because there's absolutely no way that getting hit by a fireball, in addition to the bonks, is going to give me a viable run. Because I could barely pull this off. But this won't be the only time record I just barely pulled off today, because we did just barely pull off the Princess's Secret Slide second star today in Mario 64 earlier in the stream. So, alright. And then come off there as gracefully as I'd have liked. Dang. Oh. Well, because I didn't fall off the bridge, I'm going to keep going. That was a pretty nasty bump, but not as bad as getting flattened or falling off the bridge. Gotta beat this in 50 seconds. Hey, almost 100% smooth coming off of there. Oh, that was nasty. But not as nasty as falling, so we're still... It still lives. The run's still alive. Oh boy, this could be it. This could be it. Oh no! I would have gotten it! That would have been it. 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 Doggone. But we know he could do it now. The last moment. No, I didn't see if I fell, if I tried to do a bunny hop over the jump pad. I don't think I did. I think I just got hit by a fireball. It was just bad luck. So we're... okay. Alright. Oh. We have 23 minutes, or else we're not. It's not happening tonight. So it would be nice if I could. We could get this tonight. No. Okay. There we go. No, I bungled that pretty quickly. You know, I'm not using the mini-map on the right to my advantage. I really should be. If the minimap actually showed where the bridges were, that would be even better, but... yeah, there's barely time to look at the minimap, but keeping it in mind... oh boy, those were some nasty bonks, but... we're gonna keep going. Oh man. That wasn't good. That wasn't the best, but whenever I don't fall off the lava or bonk to a standstill, I consider it acceptable enough that I'll keep going. Okay. This is the pace I was at last time when we had it, except for the fireball trolled us at the last second. Okay, the bridge really makes me sweat. I'm bonking too much. Okay. If this goes well, we got it. Yo, we got it. We got it. We got it. Alright, we got it. Hey, we got it. I think it was... I think the level... wow, we did it by a very narrow margin, just like with the secret slide. Because we got to the last second, where if it rolled over to 51, we would have lost. But we got 50.07. Alright. Alright, let's see what... oh, wow. I didn't realize that was the entire test. For some reason, I thought there was going to be a third stage to it. Okay, wait, that was only test... that was only test 1. Alright. Match race. Aim for #1 spot in the match races. Okay, this is a 1v1 race. This should be a lot easier, as I say right before I get destroyed. I expect this to be... yeah, me versus one other opponent. Probably has better than normal AI. But compared to the time trial, I cannot imagine having as hard a time with this as I did with the time trial. Because I can take as much time as I want, I just have to beat one other person. Cute alien moon on the right there. I mentioned it just as it scrolls off screen. Oh gosh. Alright, if the Moai head takes first place, then I'm going to just use my missiles. Because I believe I have the homing missiles now. I believe the blue ones are the homing ones. Hey, lap 2. He's not far behind me, but he's not posing much of a threat right now in terms of weapons or positioning. Oh gosh. Okay, let me... That was a little brutal. It, like, really, like, sort of... Let me... Oh, okay, it's the blue ones that just go normally. Okay, even when... Oh, gosh. Oh, that's... okay. I thought I forgot whether the red ones or the blue ones are the homing ones. Alright. How can I hold on to first place so long? I don't know. Is it a rubber banding thing? Does this AI improve after a certain point in the race, or? Okay, the red one is the homing one. The blue ones are the normal ones. Wait for I'm gonna save the homing. Oh gosh. Okay, that's what happened to me last time. Tried to find a safe way around the holes. Yep. Okay, so part 2. Now, what's the third part here? Congratulations, good luck on the next test. Mock race. Aim for the #1 spot in mock races. So I guess it's an exhibition match. Okay, so this is like before, only we're, and now I have to be #1. That's what's going on here. With a full roster, fully stocked pack of racers. I believe I can get much further. Good the invisibility weapon does, or if it affects the AI in any significant way. Okay, so the bomb hit someone because Goemon just cheered there. Oh my gosh. At least that gave me a chance to get 2 bells there. The more bells I get, I guess the power increases more. Yeah, instead of the coins increasing your max speed, like in, okay, I saw chat move there. I'll check it out when I finish the race. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, who's... Okay, you tried to usurp my position there. Okay. Discovered a very unique bubble tea establishment in your area. The baristas are young Asian girls in minimal clothing. They either talk to you in an innocent anime girl fashion. I was quite surprised by this when getting my bubble milk tea. Yeah, that sounds... I mean, I'd be interested in seeing it. I'm probably not the target audience for, what that's probably intended to appeal to. But, I can see that having a certain, following. But, okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I never heard of a... I heard of themed places, but I never really heard anything about anything quite like that before. Oh my gosh. An unexpected boost could have... Okay, we got first. We got the Class A license, I believe. We talk to you in an innocent anime girl fashion. Okay. The place is decorated like a light club, very dark, and fancy lighting and loud music. Yeah, loud music, probably not the type of place I'd spend my time at, but I would definitely just go and check it out for the novelty of it, just to say it's something I've seen. Congratulations! Get A class! Now you're in A class. I don't know if it's social studies or math or geography, but we're in a class now. Yeah, no, it's A class, not it's A class, not A class, so to speak, I guess. Alright, we got another... We should have all of the... We should have all... I'm gonna go with easy, then I'm gonna go through it all as hard. Moon Road, we... So actually, we have all of the normal races unlocked at this point. I believe I have to get... probably first place in all the... Yeah, I think if you get first place in all these, I bet that's when it'll unlock the next license. Because there is a final license and some kind of final course. Magma Castle 1. Crazy Cup. Cyberfield. Magma Castle 1. Space Colony 2. Okay. Champion Cup. Is this Space Colony? Space Colony 1. Space Colony 2. Okay. I don't think... Okay, this is the one. Okay, wait, so I actually did need to do that license before I continue on. I thought I actually unlocked something else that I hadn't gone through yet. Having your dinner out? Trader Joe's mac and cheese dinner? You know, I haven't been to Trader Joe's since... I haven't been to Trader Joe's since at least 2017. And there's one not far from me. I should drop by there sometime, but I'm sure I'll... you always find good stuff at Trader Joe's. Okay, I'm not... Did I... Okay, I went out of bounds. And it makes me... Okay, I'm starting as though I'm on lap 1 now. Like I just started the race. It dropped me off in a weird spot. Do I eat eggs and cheese? Yeah, I eat eggs and cheese. If... Like... I don't drink milk, though. Just because, like... We've never treated milk as a beverage in my family, or in my house growing up. We always used it, like, we'd use it to cook with, or if it's, we never used just raw milk as like a beverage, I guess. I'd use it to cook with sometimes, but let's see. Yeah, I'm not vegan, but if something. Okay, that's how that was supposed to go. I don't think there's any chance of me making this up at this point. And which is not the... It's the game's fault for really kind of abandoning... dropping me in a bad spot. my mom eats vegetarian like 90 or 95% of the time. My dad is starting to eat less meat, from what I heard last time I talked to him. But yeah, like, I'm not a vegan, but if something could just use, like, olive oil instead of butter, I'll just use that. Probably just because if I'm already at the stove, the olive oil is going to be at arm's reach, and I won't have to walk across the kitchen to get the butter anyway. Wow, I'm actually in position to potentially place at least 4. Yeah, I lost. And, I mean, mind you, it was not my fault I lost. I mean, yeah, I did. It just dropped me off in a spot where it wasn't supposed to, where everyone else basically had already lapped me. So the fact that I even managed to catch up with the rest of the pack is kind of a triumph in its own way. Yeah, generally, yeah. Like, the only place I've really gone to that didn't really have much to choose from was something where I could just ask to, like, to hold a certain ingredient or to make, like... The only place I've really been to was maybe Texas Roadhouse. And I've only been to Texas Roadhouse once, perhaps twice, I think just once. And I was just so amused. I was just so amused by that place, because it feels... Are you familiar with Texas Roadhouse, Kalaka Boy? It's a chain. Well, when I first went to one, I actually, with some friends, because we went to a movie theater, and they happened to be one nearby, so we went there before the movie. When I first went there, I thought it was a unique restaurant, but it's actually a chain. You go in there, and there's like barrels full of peanuts in the waiting area, and you're supposed to just throw the peanuts on the floor. They actually like specifically tell you, like, just throw the peanuts on the floor. So if you go there at night, the whole floor as you enter is just covered in peanut shells. And there's like a sign in front of it warning you, if you're allergic to peanuts, do not even enter the building, because it is a hazard if you have a peanut allergy. It may trigger an anaphylactic episode. But, yeah, just the theming of it and all the items, I mean, it wasn't really anything for me there. I think I just ordered like a plain side of mashed potatoes or something. Doorworms are they're just natural, like, herbivores. I guess maybe they might accidentally swallow a bug, or might just eat one just being weird or something like that, but they really doorworms, their diet is entirely, like, you know, plant-based. Lunarians, or any human that is host to a doorworm, are vegetarian, but it's not because I want Lunarians to be vegetarian because I'm a vegetarian. What I was actually getting at was the idea that, you know, it's a popular science fiction trope that if someone, like, gets taken over by some kind of parasitic or symbiotic creature, they might become, like, bloodthirsty or more violent or something like that. So I thought a sort of a funny spin on that would be this symbiotic or parasitic sort of alien creature that it makes their hosts vegetarians, pretty much. And even if it's a natural carnivore, like, the hormones or the chemicals and the enzymes that the doorworm provides makes them able to be healthy on a plant-based diet, even if they are natural herbivores, or even if they are natural carnivores. So really, that's, like, sort of the reasoning behind that. It really wasn't just to, like, make them all vegetarian just because I happen to be personally. Because if you've read oh, I don't know, if you're familiar with Animorphs, there was a book series in the 90s. It was kind of was, it came later than Goosebumps. It came in like 97-ish. It ran from like 97 to 2001. And in that series, there are invading aliens called the Yeerks that they take over. They like completely like hijack their hosts and are, you know, like a sort of a vicious empire that's covertly invading humanity. So I kind of like, but just the idea of how those creatures worked, I thought it would be sort of cool to have some kind of symbiotic creature that wasn't malicious, that was actually sort of benign and wanted to help their hosts rather than just like take them over, like just hijack them and sort of just use them as a vehicle for themselves. Man, I am not doing... Yeah, I did 5th place. I am not doing good. I should have 3 lives right now. I only have 2 lives now because I unfairly lost a life on my first run at this due to the tracks like dropping me off, like the launch pad like malfunctioning or whatever. Okay, this is a tough level. This stage here is where it starts to get really tough, and the borders on these little iceberg islands are very unforgiving. I guess these ice floats. If it was an iceberg, it would be more like a little mountain of ice. You couldn't really drive a cart on it. Can you tell it's late at night? It's almost, only a couple, about 3 minutes, because I started from an hour from when I came back from the stretch break. So let's play through to the, either to when I get a game over, or to the end of this circuit. And then I'll call the stream. Oh, come on. And I forget I have items just because I'm not used to the interface being so, being not like Mario Kart. Because even Mario Kart Super Circuit, I believe, has a same familiar kind of interface. And I do have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I could play that on stream sometime, but I don't play online. I mean, heck, I'm more interested in playing Mario Kart DS on stream just for playing battle mode in single player. Man, if Mario Kart... oh, this is not going well. I'm probably going to fail. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna... Oh, man, this is... I don't think I could salvage this one. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to do some practice on this course. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice on this course out, like in exhibition mode. Oh. Oh. Hey. 5th place. Oh, that did not go well. Alright. And that's... give you an example of what you eat during the day. I'll just have, like... I usually have cold cereal. I like the hot breakfast. I often don't have time to do the setup and eat it and clean up because I don't eat as well as I should. I don't have access to my own kitchen. That doesn't help much, and I'll just have a can of soup, and I'll usually either have just lunch or dinner. I usually don't have both. And I'll just have like a can of soup or a frozen prepared meal or something, like an Amy's item or something like that. It's not as exciting or as nutritious as I'd like it to be. But alright. I have to take a look. Okay, when am I? Okay, there we go. So when am I? My Switch is out of stream here because off frame because I bumped my camera. I didn't have time to reset it properly. When am I streaming next? I'm streaming next on Thursday at 4. Playing another half hour of Mario 64, and more Konami Krazy Racers. I am thrilled by this game. It's, no matter how far I get in the next stream, it's definitely a game I'm coming back to. Right now I'm kind of just sampling stuff and moving from game to game, but this is definitely a game I'll be coming back to and having a lot of fun with. I'll be interested to see how it compares to a Mario Kart Super Circuit down the line when we get to that. Maybe now next time after the first half hour, we'll play Mario 64. Then we're going to look at the EGM episode, the issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly that covered the launch of the Game Boy Advance in North America. Because in that issue, there was a review of Konami Krazy Racers. I'm really interested to see what their take on this game was. Now, let's see what's going on in terms of... Excuse me, I don't need to hear myself on stream. Alright, so... Okay. Right. Oh, my reaction to Super Mario 3D All-Stars? It's kind of the bare minimum. I was hoping for a more ambitious remake like the Crash Insane trilogy, but I would rather a more ambitious remake. For what it is, I think it's a reasonable... It's still worth the $60, just barely to me. I'm glad I considered waiting to play Mario 64 on stream to see if this remake would come out. And in that sense, I'm glad the remake wasn't something more ambitious, because if that happened, I'd have to choose, do I want to stream the old one, or do I want to stream the new one, or, or do I want to replay the game over, the new graphic version, but it's just the same game, with widescreen, updated UI, press plus instead of press start. I think the physical release being a limited edition, okay, yeah, sure. The fact that the digital release is going away at the end of March, I think is ridiculous. It's absurd. It's unprecedented for Nintendo. I think I've never been aware of anything like that for any console manufacturer, of having a digital limited run of a game. But I'm going to send you all to KyleTX500 now. Thanks. See you Thursday at 4. Thank you very much for watching.